Good evening to all and welcome to the session SBI Clerk 2024 English Mocks Mock 5. Today I have brought questions based on error location, double fillers, word swap, and para jumble. The first five questions go with error location. I read each sentence very carefully and try to spot the error. Question number one, your time starts now. Time up. The BJP sources said whenever you come across verbs like said, asked, told, ordered, you have to think of indirect speech. Then you have to recollect the rule. If the reporting verb is in past, tenses change to a corresponding past tense. Based on that, the BJP sources said the MLAs are meeting. You cannot use in present continuous, it should be in past continuous. Because the reporting verb is in past, present continuous changes to past continuous. Based on that, there is an error in the second part. It is not the MLAs are meeting, it should be the MLAs were meeting. And what is this question about, or what is it related to? It is related to indirect speech. And what is the clue for you? The clue for you is a reporting verb. Whenever you come across words like, I would like to repeat, said, asked, told, requested, ordered, warned, any of these, immediately you have to think of indirect speech and it becomes easy for you to spot the error. Question number two, your time starts now. Ah, very good. Who is that? Indu Murthy. Congratulations on. You have to recollect that. I appreciate. Excuse me. Time up. 361 railway workers have died. Which tense is this? Present perfect tense. Then you check whether time in past is there or not. In this sentence, there is no time phrase. That means it talks about a past action where time is not important, time is not mentioned. We have to use present perfect. There is no error here. 361 railway workers have died in the past 5 years. And one more clue for you in the past 5 years, that means from the past to the present. Then also you have to use present perfect, present perfect tense. Nothing wrong with the first part. In the past 5 years, on duty, while on duty. Nothing wrong with that also. Due to train accidents, why? Due to train accidents, no problem here. During maintenance work in railway tracks, here there is a problem. There is an error in the fourth part. Maintenance work on railway tracks. We don't use the preposition in, we use a preposition on railway tracks. Usually, I tell students when they say, we have been doing this, we have been doing that, I say, you guys are on the track. My standard phrase, on the track, on tracks. This question is based on, first question is based on reporting indirect speech. This question is based on prepositional phrase on railway tracks. Question number three, your time starts now. Ah, yes, very good, Anusha. On campus, on the third floor, on tracks. Ah, I appreciate that. Time up. He lay a pillar to commemorate, celebrate the milestone at Tetagunta Panchayat and said he would. See, look at this. Here we have a reporting verb said in the past, will changes to would. Said he would reopen NTR canteens to offer food to the poor at affordable prices. Here it talks about past context because said he would. Context goes into past context. Past context, then here we have to use the verb in the past form. This is a very good question in the sense not easy to handle under pressure. You have to recollect if you take the word lie, it can be a noun. Lie can be a regular verb. As a regular verb, lie, lied, lied. Lie can also be an irregular verb. As an irregular verb, lie, lay, laying. But here we have a different verb. What is the verb here? Lay. Lay means to put something down. It goes with the foundation stone, eggs, babies, things, rules, roads, all these. And what is the past form of lay? Lay, laid, laid. Based on that, here we cannot say lay. What is the correct word here? He laid a pillar to commemorate the milestone at Thetagunta Panchayat. The context is past and the verb should be in past. What is the verb here? Lay. What is the past form? Laid. Based on that, there is an error in the first part. A question like this, if you're really good at grammar, you're really good at contextual awareness, you don't have to go beyond the first part. You can save a few seconds. He lay a pillar, and this is not the right word. He laid a pillar. Either way, the moment you read this part, you have to know for sure it is not correct. Question number 4, your time starts now. Time up. Question number 4, Mr. Bola stated, this is also a reporting verb, stated that if the evasion of excise duty or concealment of production details was suspected, is suspected changes to was suspected. And here, evasion of what? Evasion of excise duty or concealment of production details. That is a phrase don't consider. Evasion was suspected, nothing wrong over there. And I'm sorry, I forgot to divide the sentence. A thoroughly investigation would be conducted. Thoroughly investigation or thorough investigation? Here, imagine this is the fourth part. There is an error in the fourth part. What is wrong with the fourth part? We cannot say thoroughly investigation. Investigation is a noun. Before that, we need an adjective, not an adverb. Based on that thorough investigation, thorough investigation. This question is based on what I usually tell word forms. Bank exams quite often they ask questions based on word forms. Thorough, thoroughly. Right word, but wrong word form. Thoroughly adverbial form, thorough adjective form. Before a noun, we have to use the adjective. Question number 5, your time starts now. I think only that question I forgot to divide. Time up. Israel has pledged. It is in present perfect. Check for the time phrase. You don't see the time phrase. It talks about past action where time is not important and time is not required, need not be mentioned. We have to use present perfect. Nothing wrong with the first part. Israel has pledged to keep fighting until it removes Hamas from power, dismantles its military capabilities. Here, to keep fighting until it removes, verb in present, dismantles its military capabilities, verb in present, and after that, you cannot use the verb in a different form. There is an error in the fourth part. Very good, I appreciate. Here, removes, dismantles, we have to say returns. We have to use the verb in the present form. Returns all of the hostages. This question is based on parallel expression. What is it based on? Parallel expression. What is this parallel expression? If you use three verbs, all the three verbs should be in the same form. Here removes, dismantles, returns. Or imagine they have used the ing form. All the three verbs should be in the ing form. Has anyone got all the five correct? Today we have double fillers. Read the sentence and try to choose the correct option. If these words don't go with the context, then none. Fifth option. Hostages. Four, pretty good. All the five, wonderful. Four out of five, many students. Tripura Sundari, Suresh, very good. Time up. The professor's lecture on the topic left the students and eager to learn more. Whenever it comes to pillars, close test, and vocabulary based on the context passage, always understand the context, positive or negative. Eager to learn more. That means the professor has made a positive impact. Monotonous, mono means only one. Monotonous means boring, repeated. Something is repeated, boring. So it is a negative word you cannot consider. Indifferent, no emotions, nothing. Not the first one. Engaging, enthusiastic. This is something positive. Hold this one. Tedious means what? Tiresome. Tedious journey. It also means a boring, tiresome, disinterested and not a positive word. Boring, apathetic. Apathetic also means no emotions. You have to recollect words like callous, stony. All these are negative words, but the context is positive. Based on that, what is the answer? Engaging. The professor's engaging lecture on the topic left the students enthusiastic and eager to learn more. Question number two, based on double fillers, your time starts now. Yes, Divya, tedious, boring, repeated work or actions. Cold fish. Who is this Naidu? Cold fish. Callous, stony. Very good. Time up. The company's decision, its workforce was driven by the need for in operations. It is a bit difficult, positive, negative. Let us see. The company's decision to expand. Expand is a positive word, then you cannot say the need for contraction. Not correct. The company's decision to streamline, a good word, organize, efficiency in operations. But here, streamline its workforce, that is not the right combination. So, not correct. Usually, streamline goes with work, files, reduce redundancy. The company's decision to reduce its workforce, we use the word reduce, was driven by the need for redundancy in operations. This seems right. Hold this one. Diversify, uniformity in operations. No, diversify its workforce. Here the clue for you, workforce. Reduce the workforce. Why? A redundancy in operations. Redundancy here means certain operations no longer useful. Then obviously they don't need the employees. Based on that, the context talks about that. Answer is the third option. Has anyone chosen C? No one has chosen C. That is the answer. Many students have chosen D. No, no. The company's decision to diversify its workforce was driven by the need for uniformity in operations. They don't go with the context. Question number three, your time starts now. Off the track, Anusha. All these questions are based on contextual awareness. Simple words, once you understand the context, easy to answer. Time up. The students' preparation for the exam and focus during the test led to a high score. Again, when you read the sentence, you have to ask yourself, is it something positive or negative? Here, obviously, led to a high score, lead, led. It is something positive. Then inadequate, distracted. You cannot take negative words. Meticulous, unwavering. Here, focus. Focus we use unwavering means completely focused on something without any distraction. And I use the word meticulous quite often. Meticulous means what? Looking at the minutest details and being extremely careful or cautious. So hold the second one. Careless preparation, you cannot expect a high score. Sporadic means scattered, at random, irregular, not relevant here. Negligent, a negative word, scattered, they don't go with the context. And here, obviously, the answer is B. Meticulous preparation for the exam and unwavering focus, complete focus during the test led to a high score. Question number four, your time starts now. Focus on fixed prepositions. What does it mean? Time up. Here, the success of the project relied on the competency of the team. Collaboration you can use, but you cannot use a negative word because we are talking about the success. You cannot use a negative word. Disorganization, a negative word. And if you incompetence, a negative word. So what are you left with? The success of the project relied on the competency of the team and the collaboration of the project manager. You can also change the position of these words. The collaboration of the team and the competency of the project manager. Answer is D. Usually I tell students, competency, you have to think of the expression core competency. When you go to the private sector, big companies, they always use this expression. Our core competency is something. Question number five, your time starts now. Yes, Anusha, core competency, main, basic, important, fundamental, wonderful. Time up. The of the team and of the coach were crucial factors in winning the championship. Again, something positive. You cannot use a negative word like disunity, confusion. Hold the second one, fragmentation, dividing into smaller parts. Dictatorship, not relevant here. And discord, not harmonious. Chaos, complete confusion. I'm not writing the meanings we have got so many times. Discord means what? Not harmonious, disturbance. And chaos, confused state. Chaotic, complete confusion. So, what is the answer based on that? Unity, guidance. The unity of the team and the guidance of the coach were crucial factors in winning the championship. Obviously, answer is the second one. Has anyone got all the five correct? Double fillers. Now we have word swap. Question number one. Your time starts now. Chaos, ambiguous, equivocal, puzzled, bewildered. Yes, I appreciate that. Anusha, Tripura Sundari. Seven so far. Good, Naidu. Four. That is good, Ramesh, Tripura Sundari, Suresh, all these students. Ram Sai, three. Good. Time up. The 41 workers who were rescued for 17 days in the collapsed tunnel in Silkyara, Uttarakhand, were trapped after extensive efforts led by the National Disaster Management Authority. So here, which two words you have to change or swap to make it grammatically and contextually correct? The 41 workers who were rescued, grammatically there is no problem, but for 17 days, then it is not acceptable. Were trapped for 17 days in the collapsed tunnel, no problem. In Uttarakhand, were rescued. Here we have to use trapped and in the position of the third C, rescued after extensive efforts led by the National Disaster Management Authority. So, which two words we have to swap? A and C. What is the answer based on that? Third option is the answer. Very good. I appreciate. Question number two. Your time starts now. You have to check two things. One, grammar point of view. Second, important context point of view. Contextually, right or wrong. Please mention the question number. Time up. While India has supported Myanmar, grammatically there is no problem, but you have to read the complete sentence. Reforms, you cannot say, in a way you can consider. It has cautiously cultivated ties with the junta as it seeks to counter China's influence in democratic. Here you should be disturbed. In the last word, you cannot say undemocratic. That is not acceptable. Based on that, let us replace our word, let us change A and D. Then what do we get? While India has supported democratic reforms, democratic adjective, reforms known, democratic reforms, perfect. It has cautiously cultivated ties with the junta as it seeks to counter China's influence in Myanmar. Perfect. So, which two words you have to change? A, D, you have to change. Answer is the second option. Question number three, your time starts now. Seek, sought. Search for, look for, try for. You're all job seekers. Job seeker. Time up. The government must prevent. After any helping verb, if you have to use a verb, that could be helping verb or an action verb, it should be in bare infinitive. That's an important rule you have to remember. In many competitive exams, they've given many a time. I repeat, after any helping verb, if you have to use a verb, and that verb could be a helping verb or an action verb, that verb should be in bare infinitive. What is bare infinitive? The basic form without to. So grammatically, there is no problem here. But contextually, let us see whether you can use or not. The government must prevent the specific causes of both incidents, take steps to investigate recurrence of similar situations, and ensure on site working conditions include safety features. Here we have to change must specific causes, must prevent specific causes, we don't say, must investigate specific causes of both incidents, take steps to prevent. Take steps to prevent. That means what? We have to change A, B. What is the answer based on that? The fifth option, A, B. Here, investigate the specific causes of both incidents. Take steps to prevent recurrence. Same thing getting repeated. Question number 4, your time starts now. Must, what is the use? Obligation imposed by the speaker, that means personal obligation, or to convey the idea something is compulsory. Time up. This address of ECI actions. When you say this address, nothing wrong, but of ECI actions, it is not acceptable. Combination might give an appearance grammatically right, of even handedness, but issues that it did not catalog. Here you have to be disturbed. You cannot consider the very first word address. Let us change let us swap AD. How does the sentence go? This catalog of ECA actions. Catalog means a list. Usually it goes with a business house. The list of products with the prices, we use the term catalog. This catalog of ECA actions might give an appearance of even handedness, but issues it did not address to require attention. Obviously, you have to change A and D. What is the answer based on that? Second option is the answer. A, D, you have to. This catalog of ECA actions, and also it did not address to require attention. Question number 5, based on word swap, the last question, based on that exam topic, a lengthy one, read carefully. Time up. In a sign of significant socio-economic churning in various parts of India, here churning means turning or shaking. It goes with making buttermilk, churning. Significant, important. Churning in various parts of India, there have been demands for reservation by communities that are known to be politically classified. Politically classified and are not traditionally dominant as backward. Here it does not make any sense whatsoever. You have to change CD. When you change CD, let's see how it goes. That are known to be politically dominant and are not traditionally classified as backward. Classified as backward. Traditionally classified as backward and politically dominant. So, what is the answer here? You have to change these two. CD. Answer is the third option. No one has got the last one. No one has mentioned CD. Nothing wrong with socio-economic churning, means the changes, the upheaval, whatever. 4 out of 5, that is good, Varaprasad. Tripura Sundari also 4, good. Keep adding. Finally, I will ask the total score out of 20. Varun, all the 5 correct, very good. I'm going to go 2 minutes for this. Nothing to worry, Divya. Sometimes it happens. Oh, Naidu Paidi says 11 out of 15. Good, I appreciate that. And Gayani, Anu, 4 out of 5. Anusha, 4 out of 5. Very good. Please focus on this para jumble. I'm going to give 2 minutes. Para jumble. 1 minute over. Divya says A is the first one. You still have about 18 seconds. Anusha has written the, all the sentences in the correct order. Let us see. First one, let us take elimination approach. The present generation has to make this world a better place to live. Could be the correct one, first one, but we a pronoun cannot be the first one. We pronoun cannot be the first one, and there is no subject cannot be the first one. A better place not only for us, but also you can it cannot be the first one. So what is the first one over here? A is the first one. The present generation has to make this world a better place to live, rather to live in. A better place not only for us, but for our future generations as well. Obviously, AE form one group. After that, it is a little tricky. What is the third one here? We have to nurture. Then the third one is C. If you have got the third one C, then you can get the correct order. C is the third one. We have to nurture the environment, institutions, people, resources, and amenities. This is a general statement. The first two sentences talk about making the world a better place to live. For that, what are we supposed to do? We have to nurture the environment, institutions, people, resources, and amenities. Then it talks about a particular problem. The last two are rather easy because they form a pair. And what is the next one here? We will take climate change mitigation initiatives with all seriousness and work with the global community and institutions in this regard. So, what is the correct order? AE one pair, BD one pair. In the middle, you have C. AEC BD. That is the correct order. The present generation has to make this world a better place to live, a better place not only for us, but for our future generations as well. We have to nurture the environment, institutions, people, resources, and amenities. After that, we will take climate change mitigation initiatives with all seriousness and work with the global community and institutions in this regard. That's all for today. I would like to know your scores. Has anyone got 15 plus out of 20? I'm rather curious. Based on your response, I will try to raise the standards. 17, Varun, that's very good. Venki says 13, that is also good. Between 10 and 15, good. 15 plus, outstanding. Tripura Sundari, 15. And Netha, Adilakshmi, 15. Varaprasad, 15. Suresh, 15. Naidu, 13. And Ganesh, 11. Good. Ram, 12. And Avinash, is that Avinash? 13. Divya, 13. Janaki Ram 11, Anusha 17, highest 17, and Naresh 15. Very good. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with the Hindu editorial at 6 a.m. I'm doing the Hindu editorial in the morning at 6 a.m. Same day editorial. Do remember. Once you listen to that, then if you read the Hindu paper, it becomes easy for you to understand the editorial. Thank you very much. And do